The story begins with a flashback of Rin Itoshi and his older brother Sae Itoshi. Rin is eager to impress Sae Itoshi, a prodigious soccer talent, but Sae belittles Rin's abilities, telling him he lacks the drive to become great. This harsh critique sparks a deep rivalry between the brothers. Back in the present, Jinpachi Ego gathers the Blue Lock players to announce their next challenge, a high-stakes match against Japan's U20 national team. The match holds critical importance. If Blue Lock loses, the program will be terminated. Ego emphasizes the need for individual egoism and teamwork to surpass their limits. The players begin forming teams for the upcoming match. Yoichi Isagi chooses to align with Rin Itoshi and Ryusei Shido, recognizing their immense talent despite their volatile personalities. Tensions rise as Rin and Shido immediately clash, unable to set aside their differences. Meanwhile, the U20 team prepares for the match under the leadership of their captain Oliver Aiku and with Sai Itoshi as their star player. Rin Itoshi and Ryusei Shido's team faces off against a formidable group led by Tabito Karasu and Eita Otoya. The match highlights Karasu and Otoya's deadly combination, which they dubbed the assassin and ninja strategy. Their precision and seamless teamwork give their team an early advantage, leaving the opposing side struggling to keep up. Rin and Shido demonstrate their individual brilliance, but their inability to work together becomes a significant problem. Shido's aggressive playstyle clashes with Rin's calculated approach, resulting in missed opportunities and growing tension on the field. Meanwhile, Yoichi Isagi works hard to adapt to the chaotic dynamics, analyzing the game and seeking opportunities to contribute meaningfully. Despite their efforts, Karasu's defensive tactics and Otoya's unpredictable movements keep Rin and Shido's team at bay. The episode focuses on the contrast between individual skill and teamwork. As the match progresses, Isagi begins to recognize gaps in Karasu and Otoya's strategy, setting up potential opportunities for a comeback. The match between Team A, led by Rin Itoshi, and Team B, led by Tabito Karasu, reaches a critical point.
俺のアピールはまだ不完全。
アホが
体強え。
A チームの穴はお前や。ほら、あよ止めな傷広がんで。
これがナンバー3、カラスタビトのサッカー。
Team A is on the brink of defeat. Trailing behind Team B, Rin and Shido continue to clash, their opposing playstyles creating a rift in their team's strategy. Meanwhile, Yoichi Isagi tries to mediate with their team struggling. Their excellent passing skills and ability to read the game create new offensive opportunities. This teamwork sparks a temporary revival for Team A as they finally manage to score a goal, narrowing the gap. Isagi, reflecting on his gameplay, particularly his ability to instinctively analyze situations during critical moments, aspires to make this skill a consistent weapon in future matches. Meanwhile, Ryo's narrative unfolds, exploring his privileged upbringing where he excelled at most pursuits yet felt unfulfilled. Inspired by the potential fame and greatness football could offer, Ryo set out to master the sport. However, his balanced skill set, being competent in multiple roles but not exceptional in any, becomes a hurdle when faced with players of Rin's caliber. As the match progresses, Ryo strives to prove his worth, channeling his emotions and desperation into his gameplay. Despite his efforts, the gap in individual talent becomes apparent.
ここにしかないんだ。消えてなくなる夢ならバカになってやる。
2-on-1は
へっ来いよ。気を持って開き直れ。
来るぞパスゴール前。
器用大富豪と呼べ。出さねえよナギ。お前がブルーロックで変わっていくように。
Rin, with his overwhelming abilities, consistently outshines Ryo. The episode highlights Ryo's struggle to elevate his game and achieve the greatness he seeks, even as his multifaceted skills fall short against elite opponents. Eigo Jinpachi unveils the final lineup for the match against Japan's U20 team. The team is built around Rin Itoshi, chosen as the central figure due to his exceptional skills, Complimenting him, Isagi Yoichi secures his spot as he demonstrates the ability to create synergy with Rin. Despite Shuei Baro's dissatisfaction with being excluded, Nagi Seishiro, Chigiri Hyoma, Bachira Meguru, and other skilled players, including Karasu Tobito as a defensive midfielder, are also selected to form a strong, cohesive unit. One of the key moments is Igo's explanation for excluding Ryusei Shido. Despite Shido's high goal-scoring ability, his disruptive attitude and lack of team chemistry make him a risky choice. Igo plans to use Shido only as a last-resort substitute for Rin. Tensions escalate when Sai Itoshi demands that Shido be transferred to the U20 lineup. Sei threatens to withdraw from the match if his condition is not met, forcing Igo to comply. Itoshi recruits Shido, promising him a chance to showcase his skills on the national stage. This sparks tension, particularly between Sei and the existing U20 players. Shido's unrestrained aggression leads to a physical altercation during training, but Captain Oliver Aiku asserts control, emphasizing teamwork.
がお前のサッカー人生の欲の深さが違えんだよ。
俺だって世界一を慎むのはヘボンストライカー。焼きの上下にこだわってる時点です。残念無念またら。じゃあ俺が勝ったらレギュラー。賭けのくせに俺を侮辱すんな。1点目。はいはいストップ。天才ちゃん、威勢がいいのは好きだよ。守ってやるから。
Back at Blue Lock, Rin trains intensively, determined to surpass his brother Sei. Isagi also reflects on his gameplay, seeking to refine his instincts for better performance. Igo then introduces the concept of flow, a state of trance-like mental condition where players can unlock their peak performance. Blue Lock players begin intense training to achieve this state, focusing on refining their strategies and physical capabilities. The episode builds anticipation as the Blue Lock 11 solidifies their teamwork in preparation for the high-stakes match. The day before the match, Sei Itoshi, the U20 team's star player, discusses internal conflicts within the U20 squad. Aiku Oliver informed Sei about tensions between Shido and Sendo, suggesting their inability to work together might cause issues. Sei dismisses the weaker Sendo but is warned by Aiku that this decision might provoke a team boycott. Before match day, Aiku sits on a bench thinking about his past. As a child, he wanted to become the best striker, but his coach tainted his dream with the philosophy of playing for others. Despite all the adults, he decided to become the best defender in the world. On match day, the stadium atmosphere is intense, with fans underestimating Blue Lock, viewing them as unproven high schoolers. Blue Lock players, however, see this as an opportunity to showcase their abilities. The first play Bachira and Isagi set up has been swiftly shut down by U20 captain Oliver Aiku by intercepting Isagi's off-the-ball movement and successfully thwarting Blue Lock's initial attack. This highlights Aiku's defensive skills and strategic vision. As the game progresses, the U20's Iron Wall Quartet, comprising Oliver, Darai, Neru, and Niu, effectively shuts down Blue Lock's advances. They quickly transition into an attack, passing the ball to their star midfielder Sei Itoshi. Sei orchestrates a brilliant counterattack, setting up a scoring opportunity for Sendo Shuto. However, Blue Lock's goalkeeper, Jin Gagamaru, impressively deflects the shot.
チュース、わしには見えとるぞ。俺が抜けたい裏のやっと来たか。そのメガネかっこいい。スピードが出てる。突破できない。スーパードラッパー、オーベルマンと呼べ。いい子だ、ニオ。愛しさえ。見せてみろ天才ちゃん。
Despite this save, Sei seizes control of the situation. Chasing the ball near the goal line, he executes a flawless left-footed shot, curving it into the net and scoring for the U20. The crowd erupts in support of Sei, while Blue Lock players face a momentary drop in morale. Sei's blunt critique of his teammates for missing earlier chances underscores his dominance and ego. Rin Itoshi, unfazed by Sei's goal, encourages Isagi to stay focused, emphasizing that their time to shine will come. Meanwhile, Blue Lock's assistant manager Taeri Anri critiques the team's tactical rigidity, though Ego remains confident in their adaptability. Rin, adapting, creates an opportunity that gives Nagi a chance to goal. After Seishiro Nagi's goal, the crowd begins cheering as they see the potential of the Blue Lock players, contrasting their initial skepticism.
ジャムアクション
ナイス伊崎君
ジュースハンドに対するオテアのレスポンス相手を崩した今なら勝てないよなんだな循環吸収はじめまして日本凪誠志郎だありゃ確かにハマれば
Rin Itoshi, acknowledging the importance of his rivalry with Isagi Yoichi, urges Isagi to push himself further. As the U20 team regroups, they adopt an aggressive offensive strategy. Sai Itoshi showcases his exceptional skills by outmaneuvering Rin and delivering precise passes to Shuto Sendo. However, Blue Lock defense, led by Iki Nico, intercepts critical plays, breaking up U20's attacks. Blue Lock counters with midfielders Tabito Karasu and Eita Otoya, coordinating alongside Hyoma Chigiri. Using his speed, Chigiri exploits openings in U20's defense, setting up opportunities for Tabito to attack. Despite this, Sei disrupts their efforts with impeccable defensive plays. Rin, determined to prove his dominance, seizes a loose ball and faces off against U20 captain Oliver Aiku. Anticipating Rin's right-footed tendencies, Oliver defends accordingly. But Rin surprises everyone by curving the ball with the outside of his foot, scoring a stunning goal and bringing the score to 2-1 in favor of Blue Lock. As the first half nears its end, the U20 team struggles to equalize. Sei intensifies the pressure on Shuto, criticizing his inability to capitalize on opportunities, which creates tension within the U20 ranks as they prepare for the next phase of the match. This is the end of Blue Lock Season 2. Thank you so much for staying on this channel and watching our videos. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel so we can keep you updated with our latest content. See you in the next video.